All right, let's go. So let's go to import. We're gonna choose the file. I believe my file was a wavefont OBJ. Then we're gonna find the model that we're looking for. Please let this be it. Yes, this is it. Okay, we're gonna get a huge model that is gonna take, it's a lot to work with, so we're actually gonna scale this down. Make it really tiny. There we go. That's perfect. We're gonna move it right up at the center. And now if we go to our render, we're gonna get this. We're gonna get our ugly render with no light. So let's start by adding some lights to our scene. I'm gonna use cycles because I'm also gonna teach you guys how to use the compositing tab. So after you got your model, either it can be this, it can be something else. I like to begin with my camera. I like to start with how the one my camera plays. I actually like this angle, so I'm gonna click on my camera right here on the tab. I'm actually gonna rename this to the bust PC. Okay, gonna rename this to bust. Then after that, we are gonna click on camera, and we're gonna click Control-Alt-0 to place the camera on our view. And we're actually gonna, well, click in or click right here. We're gonna go to view mode, and we're gonna unlock our camera. So by unlocking our camera, we get to move it a little bit more, and I want to zoom it in a little bit. Yeah. Now we're gonna change the framing. This is a landscape. I want this on portrait mode because this is a portrait. So perspective's good. 50 is good for. All right. Let me see. There we go. Gonna change the resolution. I'll have to do square or make a portrait. I think we could do some squares. Yeah, square is fine. We're gonna zoom it in like this. Nah, actually, nah, I don't know. Yeah, let's just flip this. There we go. Yeah, I feel like this is too much. But actually, this could actually look pretty good for a animation. And upload it into Instagram or YouTube. So yeah, let's do that. So after this, I want to change the perspective a little bit. Maybe 45, it's good. Yeah, 45 is good. And we're gonna get out just a little bit. There we go. After we got that, we're gonna add just a little bit of fun. Actually, I want to make the bust a little smaller, so let me just decrease the size. Move it a little bit to the side, and we are gonna add some. We can add the torus, same torus we did I did on my first example. Yeah, and just mess around with torus. It doesn't have to be the same way as I'm doing it. You guys can do other stuff. You guys can do squares, triangles. Just mess around with it. I want to make it thin here, like that. There we go. Kind of like a disc. That looks good. I'm gonna move it around his neck. That looks good. Maybe I want to add some UV spheres. Actually, I got a good idea. We're gonna go to a empty, no, not an empty, curve, and we're gonna add a circle. Yeah, we're gonna add a circle. And what we're gonna do, next is we're gonna make the circle a little bit big. I'm gonna press 7 on my number pad. I'm gonna go to tab, I'm gonna move this around just a little bit. This one's good. Let's go move it down. Okay. Move to the side. Move to, no. Yeah, it doesn't want to cooperate with me. That's nice. This one we're gonna move it 90 degrees. 90 degrees and okay. This is a 180, not 90 degrees. I might be wrong. Yeah. I want this all to be parallel to each other, and now after that's done, what we can do is we're actually gonna make a. I did it the first time. Bear with me, please. I don't know why this one is like this. Maybe that's why it's messing up. Okay. We can move this one to this side. This one. Okay, stay in your place, please. There we go. Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. Now we're gonna, perfect. We're gonna make this kind of like a little loop, kind of like that Mario Kart DS, the first track 8, for anybody who was born on the, for anybody who had a DSi growing up. Yeah, it kind of looks like that. Just with this kind of weird curved on the side. And after that, we're gonna press A to select all of them. We're gonna place it on the middle of our little guy. Now what I wanna do is, I wanna move this up. So we're gonna grab one and we're gonna move them up, kind of like a roller coaster. We're gonna make like a set of planets floating around him, but not like intersecting him. So we might actually have to move the torus in a bit, but it's not that bad. Just give him like some really cool particles, kind of like some light spheres are just going past through his body. Not his body, his aura. Damn. Yeah, that sounds kind of nasty. Yeah, this will look good. Hopefully nothing is in the way. Yeah, this is so good. Okay, actually we could even do chains, so yeah, let's open up into chains. We could do chains, or we can also do lighting spheres. Let's start with chains first. So to make a chain, what I want you guys to do is go to this side. Hit tab. We're gonna go into wireframe mode. So it's kind of like the X-ray mode of Blender. To grab this half, we're gonna extrude it to our X-axis. There we go. Shouldn't have done this first. Actually, what I should have done is scale it all the way down, because chains are supposed to be small. There we go, that's good. Then we'll go back to edit mode. Click X, make it into a nice loop. After that, I'm gonna click D, duplicate. I'm gonna leave it there. I'm gonna click RX 90 degrees, and we're gonna move it to our right side, and we just made a chain. That's how easy it is to make a chain. Now what I want to do is select these two items, and we're gonna click J. I think it's J. Might be wrong. Not J. Parent object. I think that's what I needed to do. Hopefully, I might not have fucked this up. Yeah, I got this pretty cool design from a really talented Blender 3D artist, Intranet Girl. So thank you for that. What we're gonna do next? Well, I got the chain design and the floating thingy on this. Actually, this entire concept is based upon back in my high school days. I did a little video tutorial on how to make this bust glitched out. So I kind of want to make this a little bit more advanced. So after we got those chains. We're gonna keep them over there. We don't need them on the scene. Let me pull out the camera a little bit. No, it's too much. So we might have a problem there. Well, it's not gonna be a problem. I don't think it matters if they get out of the scene or not. Alright, so what we're gonna go do now is we are gonna start. Oh, wait. Before we start everything, let's go and grab our chains. I forgot about that. Oh, didn't parent them or what? Oh no, parent the object. No, not parent. I forgot what I was supposed to. No, the object is parent. Okay, I was so confused for a second. Gonna add a modifier. We're gonna get the array modifier. What the array modifier is gonna do is it's gonna give us a bunch of these little. Yes, I did this wrong. Nice. Yeah, hold on. Would this change anything? Okay. So I did this wrong. So let me get this out. We can delete this. Okay. Go click 7. Go back here. Go down. You can go and duplicate this. RX90. Move this right here. And I think it's Control J. There we go. It was Control J. Control J to join them together. Okay. So now we're gonna go to array mode, and we're gonna get this cool effect. Oh wait, they're not okay. 25, and we can see they're not really touching each other. It doesn't look like they are chained together. So we're gonna try to get rid of the offset factor. Get them to stick together. Probably like a 750. Yeah, that's pretty good. And I did 25. Might need a little more than that, but let's see. And after that's done, we are gonna get another modifier, and we're gonna get in the curve modifier, and we're gonna grab the curve. And there we go. We just got some really cool chains going all around our little bust character. We're gonna animate them in a bit. Let's put a little bit more chains into this. Maybe 35 chains. No, a little more. There we go. Let's offset this more. I think I've set it too much. There we go. Alright, I think that's good. I think I did too many. No, I did enough. Okay. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna put this. We're gonna move our Bezier curve, and we're gonna move this down. No, these both. I need to move this and this. Oh, nice! It didn't mess up with the mesh. That's actually that was actually pretty good. Okay, I'm improvising right here, so bear with me. Actually, we can grab the entire scene and no, not the camera though. Let's set the camera there. Let's see if I can. If you have a chance of perspective of the camera, you might get more. It's too far. Let's go back to 50. 50 scale. Anyway, this thing's gonna be animated, so I don't think it's gonna matter. So yeah, let's animate this before we start adding some color to our scene. So we're gonna grab our chains. I think it's the chains. Yes, it's the chains. Okay. So we're gonna go to item, and we're just gonna hover here. And we're just gonna click I. And we're gonna animate it to the end. Actually, a frame before the end. And we are gonna just move it as fast or as long as we can. And then we're gonna click I again. Then we get this really cool animation. It's pretty simple. It looks way too linear. You can mess around with that. If we go to preferences, then we go to animation right here. It's on Bezier. We can do constant maybe. That looks a little better. Yeah, that looks a little better. Let's see what does linear does. Okay, that's more linear. Great. Kind of like constant more. It's more fun. Yeah, I think that's good. Okay, we got our animation. All right. Also, don't forget to save. Always save. We'll save it on my desktop. Dust. I'm gonna save this just in case it crashes or anything. And what we're gonna be doing next is we're gonna grab this. We're gonna start getting some color. So we're gonna go to world. I'm gonna make it all black. Then we're gonna open the material thing. Nice. What's it called? Material. Okay, the material tab. We're gonna split these two tabs up. So one of our tabs is gonna be the material tab, and the other tab is gonna be us messing around with whatever we have left to mess around with. Yeah, I'm doing my best here. This actually looks really cool. Alright, yeah, I was gonna show you guys a very simple animation and it ended up being this. Let's start with Eevee first. Okay, so we can't see anything, so we're gonna grab our torus and we are gonna make this an emission shader. What the emission is gonna be doing is it's gonna be like a little lamp and light. And we can do like a 5 of strength, not 5, 15, 16. 20 of strength, and we can choose whether we want to do white or we want to do a different color. Well, my other bus was white, I think. Yeah, that was white. We can keep it white. So let's keep this white. And you guys can change the texture of the bust. I want to keep the normal bust's texture because I'm gonna kind of glitch this out and it's gonna still look nice. I am kind of found a little problem here, so let me move this like this. Okay, that's better. Yeah, and I didn't compromise anything with my scene. So after that's done, what we're gonna be doing is we could add an emission shader to the chains, but I think what I want to do is I want to add a metallic color into it. Lower down the roughness. I'm gonna go to specular and raise it up a little bit because it's a chain. It's supposed to be like that. And let me go and add a light. I don't know, maybe somewhat. I lost my mouse, perfect. I can't see anything. There we go. No, I think I want something else. I think I want an area light. That'll be better. I'm gonna add an area light here. We're gonna add a strength of 25. gonna move right here. We're gonna duplicate this area light. I'm gonna add an extra area light here so it shines on one side. It's a portrait, so with portraits, what I learned from taking photography class is just gonna play around with the lights. Make this smaller. It's like 15, 10. So there's a shadow going on. We can see the chains are starting to work, but they look too plain. I don't know what's up with that. I don't know what happens if I make them rougher. Oh wait, I know what's up with the chains. I didn't give them color. Silly me. Chains are a little dark, kind of grayish. There we go. I don't know why it keeps. Okay. So now if we make this rougher, now it'll look like chains. Let's put them like this. You can also make them rusty chains, but that's gonna make the video even way more complicated if I start into some shady notes. So no, let's not do that. Yeah, everything's looking good. Let's add one more light. I want to add 3. This is gonna be pointing here. This one's gonna. I want this one to be really bright. 100. Yes, perfect. We can lower this to 15. And yeah, this is okay. This is looking pretty good. And okay, I even want to animate this, but I don't know if it's gonna look good animated like this. I think this looks great. All right. Let's make this little glitch effect. I don't know if I want to make it as a compositing or, well, we can mess around with compositing too. Let me see how this looks in cycles. The cycles, it looks too bright. The chains look really good. My computer is not liking this. Great, great, great. We're gonna do the animation review. All right. Ray tracing. This, I don't like this. I don't know what's going on. But let's try. Let's not do that. There's a motion blur. Ooh, the motion blur makes it look good. I like this. Wait, is the chains messing up again? Okay, yeah. I think I should make this skinnier. Alright. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay, that actually looks really cool. Alright, so after that's done, we can go to the scene. I'm going to show you guys how to animate this, and after we do that, we're just going to render one still image. And I'm probably going to cut it because I kind of forgot how to composite this, because there's a specific way I want this to be composited, but I don't know if I want to follow that way or if I want to just keep on with the glitchy effect way. So I'm gonna need you guys to bear with me just for a couple seconds. But yeah, actually, we click stereoscopy. It actually makes it look really cool. Yeah, it does that. I don't remember how I can keep this, because if I render this right now, I'm not gonna get what I want, and I shouldn't have rendered this while the animation was still going. But yeah. Okay, nothing didn't crash. Okay, perfect. Okay, yes, it does, keeps it. Okay, yeah. There you go, your glitch effect. Perfect. Don't bother me anymore. Yeah, I think it's too much though. So if you want to keep it like this, you can actually turn off like one side, or if you do multi-view. No, stereo 3D. I just feel like it's too much, but I think that can be fixed in a bit. But let me go back to animation. For animation, we're gonna go to desktop. We're gonna make a new folder. We're gonna call this animation. I'm gonna click accept. So it knows a place to go. You can do PNG or I do JPEGs, not PNG. I do PNGs when it comes to like a cycles animation because those ones take longer, and a PNG it's faster. And it'll make sure it doesn't crash. But we're gonna be using Eevee for this animation, so I think we're gonna be fine with using a FFmpeg video. I'm gonna go to encoding, and we're gonna be doing MP4 for video, and we're gonna do lossless. Code speed is gonna be good, and no audio. Perfect, and everything's good. Okay. Last thing we can do, we can go to film. We can make this transparent. So if you guys don't want the black, we can just keep this like this, which could be also really good if you just want to show like the scene, or you want to just have this animation and then go to After Effects and put it in some really cool place, or mess around with it on Photoshop, make a cool album cover. Kind of like it black. Response isn't right. Go to color management. I want this to be high contrast. There we go. High contrast makes it look a bit more cinematic. And filmic. Okay, that looks a little better. But whoa, nope, that's not what I want to do. Raw. I always like raw. I don't know. It all depends to you guys. Because like this one doesn't look that well. I'm a big fan of filmic, but you guys can mess around with the camera, make it brighter, darker. The exposure. I think this is great. Alright, I'm gonna save, and I'm gonna render this one last time to see what I get. Alright, that looks interesting. I don't know if I want to keep the 3D stereoscopy, so I'm gonna cut, and when I come back, we're gonna figure out how we're gonna continue with this. But yeah, I'll be right back. Well, we're back. I'm sorry everybody, I kind of turned off my mic, and yeah, I guess I talked for about 10 minutes until I noticed like, oh damn, I turned off my mic. Okay, so what I did was I wanted to give this kind of like lo-fi effect, kind of like a PlayStation graphics, N64 graphics. So what I did was reduce the film filter size to 0.01 to get more of those pixels out. Then I went to output, I got rid of the dithering all the way to 0. And I think that was it. Didn't do anything else up around here. Oh, what I did was I was showing the compositing, which is not really, this looks like a lot, but it's not. So what I did was open up the compositing tab. I clicked on use nodes, and it opened all of this. And so I started just clicking Shift A and adding some compositing. So I want to split this. So this side, this is the pixelation side to make this look very lo-fi. So what I did was use 2 scales. One to control kind of my scene, so the resolution didn't go all the way down. I stick to 0.25 for that. And then this scale is for the pixelation, how pixelated I wanted it. I ended up using 4. And then for the glitch effect, I ended up finding this really cool solution of just using 2 lens distortions to create this really cool distortions. Not really glitchy enough, but it's still pretty good. And there's easier ways to glitch something with other programs like After Effects, or even Adobe Premiere with a BHS filter. Or even if you're really into those old TV synthesizers art, you can also do that. But yeah, and the last thing I did was add some glare so we can get that bloom effect that we used to get back on Blender. So I used this glare node on the middle. But yeah, it should all be rendered and end up looking like this. So yeah, look at the difference. It looks pretty badass. So I hope you guys like it, and yeah, I'm gonna animate this, and I'm probably gonna upload the animation first. and I hope you guys like it. And yeah, thank you very much for watching this. I hope you learned some stuff, and I hope to make more videos about Blender, some lifestyle stuff, maybe some more speed paintings, and yeah. Hope you guys enjoy. Have a good rest of your day, and bye-bye.